Good evening and welcome to another episode of your favorite show, Let's Talk Shop with Russ. So how you guys doing? I'm doing great. Having a good time talking to these guys. Hold on. Another episode.
I knew it.
Well, because I got my computer back. I got another computer in here. I can't see that damn.
And it started so professional.
Yeah, I can't see the chat that good on my iPad without my glasses, so I decided to bring another. I took the computer out of my shop that runs my CNC and brought it in because I've been so busy. I still haven't ordered the hard drive for my other laptop, so I got to get that ordered and get in and put it in. But anyway, so now I've lost my train of thought.
Well, I'd like to congratulate Brian for being here because he's the one stuck behind the logo.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's the one stuck behind the logo. You're always talking about that. But anyway, so welcome to the show. We're glad to have you. I was going to try to be in the shop and scroll something again, but I'm having a little problems with a pattern that I'm designing and just didn't have a chance to work out the problems so I could cut it. So I decided at the last minute and to do the Q&A, and I've got some stuff to show. Charles keeps on complaining, I don't have nothing to show off. But I've got some stuff to show off I've been doing around the shop. So, and my son's been, I have to chase him literally off the lathe to be able to use it. He comes home from work, and if he gets home early, he jumps right on that lathe. Boy, he comes in, hey, are you on the lathe? I'm like, oh, well, no, I'm out here in the shop, but well, never mind, I'll get on. He gets on it. So anyway, it's great to have him in the shop. Trust me, he's enjoying it, and he's doing really well. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show off something that he's made tonight. So, yeah, or send me a Jim Bashir's if you're out there and want on the panel. I was going to have him on here, and if Donna Presley's out there and wants on the panel, Donna, you want on the panel? Send a PM to anybody but me because I'm running the show. Yeah, send a PM to one of the guys, or one of the guys send a PM and to Jim Bashir's and Donna Presley and see if they want to be on the show. Anyway, so Q&A. If you have some questions over there in the chat, you're more than welcome to ask. We'll open that up, but not right now. More than welcome to ask them in just a little bit. Right now, we're going to talk about my sponsors.
Without reading.
My sponsors are Devobal Technologies for web design, development, and hosting. Visit devobal.com. They're the ones that done my website. They've done several people on the panel, Donna Presley's website. I'm trying to think. Shane and Shelley's website. So, and Donald Matthews. So good people. The guys that
my website's just about up. I got to put some finishing touches on it, and then tell them to go ahead and hit the go button, and then I'm live. So cool. I'm almost done.
Cool. All right. So anyway, so Devobal Technologies, and then you broke my chain of thought. So listen back in FastCap. Innovative products for the professional woodworker. Go to fastcap.com. I remember, Charles, and I didn't have to read it.
Yay!
And, they are really great guys. They support the this show and give me a lot of stuff to get away, and I'm really appreciative of them. And they got some awful nice stuff. Go over there and give them some love and order something from FastCap. Other than that, the only thing I've got to remind everybody is the Whirligig Wars. That's coming, when did I say, July 1st through July 31st. That's coming. And other than that, that's all I can think of. Oh, and I got a couple of things I forgot. Somebody just put something over there in the chat that made me remind of it. Whenever somebody's showing off some of their stuff, I'll run out there and get my other two things that I forgot. So anyway, glad to have y'all out there. Steve French is out there. Katie Dotson, Donna Presley.
That guy Shafto.
Yeah, we haven't. John Schaffner's worrying me. Not bothering me, worrying me, because he wasn't on the show last week, and I haven't heard from him tonight. So, John, if you're out there, I'm thinking about you, buddy. I'm kind of worried about you. I haven't heard from him.
Yeah, I haven't heard from him either.
I sent him a PM just a little while ago when we were on talking on the show to see how he was doing. I said, John, you okay? I'm worried about you. So
I think he's a little upset about turning 61. He just had his birthday.
And you know what's bad about that is I do not remember, and I need to send him a PM or tell him I'm sorry about that. I don't remember if I sent him a thing saying happy birthday. And the reason I say that is because my brother's birthday is on the same day of his, is the 23rd of May. And so I sent my brother I talked to my brother on everything on May 23rd. And I don't remember if I sent John a thing.
That's all right, because this other Russ told him happy birthday.
Well,
so
that's good.
You're covered.
It's good. Well, I've got to send him. I got to send him a thing and say, "Hey, I'm Jim Bashir's making on here."
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep,
there he
I'm here. He's here.
Cool. That's who was making all the dang noise. He comes on and just starts making so much noise. Jeez.
Yeah, that's how I roll.
All right. So anyway, Whirly Gig Wars is coming in July, and y'all are gonna. I'm such a bad boy. I still haven't. I was waiting on a name or an address for the prizes to send them out, and I finally got the address yesterday afternoon. So I didn't get a chance to get to the post office today. I will get. The post office is closed on Monday, ain't it, Russ? Yeah, Memorial Day.
It's closed.
Yes, they are close. Yeah.
Okay, so it'll be Tuesday. I'll get the razor knives and I was waiting on the address for the guy that got the pen press, and so he finally sent it to me because I want to make one trip. I don't want to have to make two, to do that. So I'll get them out Monday. Get them gone, or not Monday, Tuesday, and get them gone. Anyway, that's all I can think of at the moment. All right, yeah, that's all I can think of. Anyway, so let's start down the list, and everybody can introduce yourself and tell us where we can find you. And the first one on my right is going to be Shane.
Oh, I'm first now. Well, hi, everybody. My name is Shane. You can find me on all your social networks under Shane's Hobby Shop. And here soon as I get to go, you can find me also at shane'shobbyshop.com.
Great. Sounds good. Very glad that'll be up. Been waiting on that. Also,
Yeah, they actually did a really good job on my website. I'm really proud of them.
good. Yeah, they're great guys to work with too. Didn't Mom get one too?
They doing it, but it's not nowhere close to being done yet. I think
Okay.
they just barely started on it, actually.
Okay, just curious.
Hey, Shane, I got a question for you.
Go for it, buddy.
When's Mom going to be doing another video?
Oh, don't know. Right now, her computer is down because somebody stepped on her power cord. I ain't gonna say who, but we don't know what her actual video is going to lead to right now. Just up in the air right now.
Okay, I was just wondering.
And then next is Mr. Russ Meadows.
Hey, everybody. Russ Meadows from the Rusty Nails Wood Shop. You can find me Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, sometimes here.
Sometimes.
Sometimes chasing down Chris Ahern in his chair, and I can't catch that ball. He runs too fast.
Yeah, you've been sick. He posted the other day you had pneumonia. I'm like, what the heck are you doing with pneumonia?
It's one of the first times, I guess the first time I ever had it. And to me, it just felt like a real bad cold. But it's been a week, and I'm still sounding like that. And I still got crud, so
Yeah.
but I'm getting better.
Yeah.
It's been bad enough that I went out in the shop. I've been going stir crazy from being in the shop, in the house all this time with nothing to do. And,
Leave it to Russ Meadows and get pneumonia in the summertime.
Yeah.
no kidding. And I went out in the shop, and I had a little donut out there that I had to stain the last side of. So I stained it, and I came back, and I was exhausted. That's all I did. I just stained a little 20-inch piece of wood, and I said, "That's it. I got to go back in." I said, I was wore out.
Yep.
I said, "I know what pneumonia does."
That's the same way as sinus infection. I just got over that sinus infection, and I'm still not 100%. Trust me, and that's 3 weeks ago. But that's the same way that the sinus infection does me. I get so tired of being in the house that I'll go out in the shop and try to do a few, and not really make any sawdust because I know I've got a sinus infection. But there's other things I can do. Like one of the things I can do is clean the shop. So I'll start cleaning in the shop, and it will in 10, 15 minutes I'll be wore out. I have to come back in the house.
I found out for sure I can't do as much as I wanted to do.
Yep. And then next is Mr. Paul. How you doing, Paul?
Hey, I'm doing good, Russ. Paul Corliss from Paul's Messy Workshop. You can find me on YouTube under Paul's Messy Workshop. I also have a website, paulsmessyworkshop.com, and it looks a lot like it has for the last few months. It just says, pardon the dust, under construction. So that's about all, and I appreciate you having me on.
No problem, Paul. Let's move over to Jim Bashirs. How you doing?
I am doing good. You can find me at Driveway Workshop when I make videos, and all the social media stuff is at Jim Bashirs.
What the heck is that behind you? Dilutes?
Oh, this is a DeWalt. It's a DeWalt dado blade set, but I've been coming on stuff like this, more and more, and I didn't want to advertise for them, so I had a loot sticker in my sticker bin, and I just thought I'd put Dilutes up there.
Dilutes.
Hey.
That's funny as crap.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool. I like that.
Dilutes. Good to have you, Jim.
All right, thanks.
Next is Mr. Chris Ahern.
Hey guys, Chris Ahern here at the old Frankie Workshop. As you can see behind me, I'm back in the shop. Hopefully Mother Nature is trying to keep the temperature above 50, and we can start being out here on the weekends and evenings again. So you can find me on Facebook, and you can find me on YouTube at the old Cranky Workshop.
I would take that temperature any day. It has normally this time of the year, it is in May and June. It starts getting hot in June, but we're already just like we're in July or August right here. It's been a 90. I think it was 99 the other day on my back porch in the I have oak trees.
Wow.
Plus I'm on a back porch. It was 99 under the oak trees in the shade. It was still 99 degrees.
Yeah. Normally 50 degrees I can work, but it's also been rainy constantly. It's just a raw 50 degrees. It's just not comfortable at all.
I wish we could get 50 here.
Well, I'll send you the rain too.
Yeah. And then next, my beautiful co-host. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. How you doing? Oh, God.
How you doing, Charles?
I'm just doing spiffalicious. Nice to be here. I'm using my DJ voice on KSAW. That's I'm Charles During, and nobody really gives a crap. Just kidding. Don't respond to that, please. Where am I? I'm yep. On YouTube, I'm Charles Deering, Dearing, and
woodvisions.com.
Yeah, that. Go to woodvisions.com and go to the long section, and I believe all my social media is there. And I will start my show back up. People are asking, thinking I gave it up. I just took a break because I don't know what the heck I'm doing.
Cool. But also you have some DVDs out he's selling. So and he's always selling patterns. He has some of the most awesomest patterns there is out there. So
well, thank you. By the way, the winners DVDs have come in the mail. I just gotta wait till the first to be able to mail them out. It's a slow process.
Well, I know. Like I said, I didn't get my butt. I was waiting on that one address so I could send the prizes out, and it finally came in. And so I was like, anyway, I'm behind on that. I'm behind on everything lately. Nancy Collins. Hi, Nancy. She's out in the chat, and she just caught my eye because she says, I agree, Russ. I'm in Florida, too. Hi, Nancy. Cool. Where are you at here in Florida? Where are you living at? There's several of us around here in Florida that are woodworkers. So,
well, Steve French is saying he likes my DJ voice, so I'm going to talk more often.
yeah, Steve likes anything. Trust me.
Oh, hell. I felt special till then.
You actually sound like that guy they highlight on YouTube a couple of years ago, the man with the golden voice. That's what you sounded like.
God, I hope I look better than him.
She's over Sebastian. Sebastian.
Debatable.
Hey, get that, Blevitt.
That's where I've been fishing over at Sebastian Inlet several times. I love it over there. It's beautiful over in that neck of the
We
woods.
have a Frank Condon just joined us in the chat.
Yeah.
from
Hey,
South
Frank.
Carolina.
how you doing? I haven't. He hasn't been around in a while, man. Hey, Frank.
Hi, Frank.
You want on the show? If you want on the show, I think we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah, we
7,
got room
8.
for him.
Yeah, we got room for you, Frank. If you want to join us on the show.
Is that the Frank that gave you the website?
Yes, Frank Collins is going to get it.
Frank, I love you. You're my favorite Frank.
He's the
We-
technology. So
Suck it
anyway, let's get back to, and the last but not least is Mr. Brian Gidney. How you doing from Summers Woodworking?
All right. I feel better than Charles anyway.
Alrighty then.
Anyway, you guys can catch me over at summerswoodworking.co or on my YouTube channel, Summers Woodworking. I run a show every Saturday now, 5:30 Central, which would be 6:30 Eastern. Catch me there. Most of the things we talk about is basically what Russ talks about. And be looking forward to you joining in.
Sounds good. E19, I sent you he's out now. He's out in the chat. I sent you a link to get on here. So he says, tell everybody the magazine shipped out. If you get your butt here on the panel, you can tell everybody yourself. So
That's Scroller's Choice Magazine.
yeah.
Thank you.
So guys, yeah, so I wasn't able to get that pattern done so I could scroll tonight, but I will get it done. And maybe next week, if I'm talking to somebody about being on next week. I hope they can come on next week. And if they can't, I'll do that next week. And I will get I've got the pattern it put for the box everybody wants in a PDF, and I've got to get with the website guys. I can post pictures, but I'm not sure how to post a PDF. I might try it this weekend, but anyway, if I'll get with them the Memorial weekend, so they're not going to be open until Tuesday. So hopefully right after Tuesday, the pattern will be up on my website for that box. And I got something to show you all about that too. So
We have Ragtie, Dave Gatton, Ken McCrory in the outside chat. Thank you all for watching.
Sterling Davis.
And Dave Hart.
Dave Hart, he's out there. Ken McCrory. I am Ken. All right, who has some stuff that they've been working on in their shop that want to show? All right, everybody on that end is holding up. Shane raised his hand first, so let me go to Shane first, and I'll get with you, Russ. Medicine, you'll be next.
I'm first. All right, let me see if I can screen share this here.
Are you going to show that cabinet?
I'm actually going to show a couple of different things. One, we got to call Sterling Davis and let me enter this video right here. My pallet wood challenge.
You know, I have not had a chance to watch the video I've been doing this week, and I saw the pictures of you post that, and I got news for you. That's beautiful to be. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's pallet wood or not. It's beautiful work, but knowing that it's pallet wood, I'm like, wow.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised how many views I got on this video in just the 3 days it's been up. It's been amazing. That's my biggest video so far.
Right. No, it's beautiful,
Yeah,
Shane.
Thank you. This actually, at the beginning of the video, I kind of joked around. I started a video saying this is my 2017 pallet upcycle challenge. But then me and Mom kind of did a little disagreement online on the video there. So I said, okay, forget it. This is just my pallet build. So it actually was pretty fun to do. I really enjoyed that. But it gave us an idea to what we can actually do for the pallet upcycle challenge. So I'm really excited about that.
I am too. That is very. Now, question: how many pallets are in that? As far as how much wood out of the pallets did it take? One.
Let's see. No, I'm roughly guessing probably about 3 different pallets.
Okay.
I broke down a whole bunch of them, but I was kind of nitpicking on what wood I wanted to use on this. So I actually have a seal on the doors that's oak, and it is surrounded by poplar, and then that brown wood. I'm not too sure if that's walnut or something else. I don't know, but that's the 3 wood that is made into this.
Lots of compliments in the chat section.
Thank you.
What about the drawer front? So is that one solid piece?
That's one solid piece. And you look right there in the middle. I left that there little run right there just to show that it goes through. But one good trick, if you want to use the 2 drawers as one piece of wood, see that face frame there I got? Be sure you cut that out of this wood. Otherwise, it won't match up good.
Right.
So whatever your thickness of your face frame is, cut it off of this wood here. So that line will match up.
Right. I mean, I got news for you. That is some of the nicest work. And knowing that even if you had made that out of cherry or some expensive wood entirely, it would be beautiful. And that now knowing that it's all pallet wood even makes it more nicer.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yep.
Now, another build I didn't do a video on it because honestly, I just threw this together. It's this way. This is my camera gear. That is an actual what's called French cleat that I got this on. This right here section can go up and down. There's a length of the board where my camera could go anywhere I want it, and then the entire section here can go forward and backwards on this. And that's what how I'm shooting my videos now. This is actually a pretty cool little camera crane I got, and I like it. I wish I would have done a video on it. But it's pretty nice little build.
I like that. That is cool.
Thank you. The actual gear here is actually a camera mount for hunters when they want to put their deer cam out on a tree.
Right.
That's what this is. It comes with a strap for this spot to wrap around the tree.
Right.
And then you can keep your deer camera set up.
Awesome.
Now, my last video is one of my favorite ones, is my clamp rack build. Each one of these sections here is all on a French cleat system where I can move them wherever I want to. Even to put another French cleat up on the wall and move that to that section. I can add to it by building more of these. And it's really cool. I really like that. That's probably my favorite one of all.
I like it. Cool.
All right, and that is mine.
Cool. Some real nice stuff there, man. I like the camera crane too. Inspired Woodworks is out there. Ragtie. Sterling Davis is out there. E19 finally showed up.
Donna Presley is advertising, although it's a little ways away. The Midwest Scroll Saw Trade Show, August 18th and 19th in Dubuque, Iowa. Be there.
I'm going to try to make that. I ain't going to make any promises due to the fact that I'm sinking a ton of money into my roof. So
if y'all pay my way, I will be there.
Yeah, pay my way.
Yeah, mine too.
I noticed there were some people that got their way paid to Atlanta. Well, hell, pay my way and I'll go out there.
I would love to go to a Scroll Saw specific show. Yeah. That would be cool. Oh, I'm sorry, I talked to my regular voice. Continue.
Sterling Davis, how you doing, Sterling? He says, I'm not booked for it yet, but probably will this week. We were talking about, I guess he's talking about that. What's that? The Scroll Saw meetup. All right, so let's go over and let Russ Meadows, because he's holding up his beautiful little Indian. I saw.
No, we've slightly ran out of time after Shane. I'm sorry. Just give me sawdust.
Wow.
Can y'all see that?
Yeah, that's awesome.
I made that out of select pine that you get at the Big Blue store that you don't like.
Yep. Don't say the word or I'll kick you off.
I'm not gonna say it. Don't make me laugh. But I made this using my scroll saw, not scroll saw, the CNC to do the carving, and after that, you know, it's all hands on painting and stuff. And I was able to get the purple in there. That's purple and white. That's Port Nature's Groves Indians that Shane might remember.
Would you mind holding it up a little higher?
Yeah, hold it up a little higher.
Is that high enough?
A little higher.
I was just going to ask you if that was the mascot.
Yeah, that's the Port Nature's Groves Indian mascot. I had actually made a bulldog that we have in Nederland here, and somebody wanted me to do an Indian. So after a couple of years of looking around, I went ahead and just took their mascot and carved it. And I did the purple just by spray painting it and then sanding it all off.
Right.
And then the white parts, that's all done by hand.
That's
Those man, believe me, it ate my lunch trying to paint all that crap by hand. Yes, but I got it done. And, you know, like I said, it's a 12-inch by 13-inch, and it was one that I needed to do. So I don't know if I'm gonna sell it or keep it or not, but I'm gonna put it up.
Donate it to the school.
Nah,
Put it in
I
a
don't
picture
want
frame.
to
Donate it.
that's the enemy, man.
Russ.
Can't give
Beautiful work.
many things.
Russ is locking up. Your skin tones, you hand painted all that too in there, right? Or is that the natural color of the wood?
It's frozen up.
While we're waiting on him to. Sorry.
Russ,
No.
you're locking up. I hate to tell you that.
TJ's Woodworking Shop. Hobby's a wood shop. Inspired Woodworks and
Hobby. Anyway,
High Intensity, something or other just joined. Sorry.
yeah, High Intensity. I saw him too. The natural color of the wood is the Indians. Okay.
Right.
You locked up. You locked up.
Am I
You
back
did
now?
that.
I'm back now.
Yep, you're back now.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's the natural color of the wood. I think it was all supposed to be white, but I never understood why they wanted to turn their skin completely white. So I left it natural color of the wood, and to me it looks better.
Yep, it does. I like the three colors. It looks really nice. And nice work, nice work. How long did it take, out of curiosity, how long did it take for the machine to carve that out?
About 45 minutes to an hour.
V-bit? Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mhm. Yeah, it was lickety split to cut it out. It just took weeks to paint it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, V-carve, it does real, that machine does real fast on V-carve.
Yes, it does. And I was happy about it that short amount of time.
Yep. All right, cool. All right, so let's get off of, let's go to Lee real quick because he didn't introduce, he come in late, even though I sent him the link. Let him introduce himself, and I think he has something he wants to say. Great, Lee, unmute yourself.
Thanks, Russ. Hey, everyone. Sorry I'm late to the party again. Unfortunately, I was at work today, so I wanted to let everyone know the magazine shipped out for summer. So if you guys ordered summer from us, it'll be shipping out to you guys. Also, if you ordered back issues in print, they're on their way as well. We ship them together. So if you guys bought a subscription and you were waiting on more than one issue, you should have summer plus your back issue on the way to you. If you guys want to take a look, this is actually summer in print. So it's actually right here. And this is the first one we actually used the pattern pullouts. So we actually have pattern pullouts in them now.
Cool.
So if you guys want to go to our website and check out the website, you can order back issues, PDF, and print, as well as subscriptions. Our address is right there. It's Scroller's Choice mag.wix.com/home.
Great. It's good information. And you said that shipped out this week.
Yeah, it shipped out earlier in the week.
Okay, cool. Great, great, great. All right. So anybody got, we got anybody else here that's got, Jim Bashir's. Okay. So Jim Bashir's, keep him busy for a few minutes because I'm going to run I'm locked on you. I'm going to run and
Oh God,
thing.
this was going to be quick, so run fast.
Okay.
No pressure.
I was down in the basement clearing some stuff out of my dad's house where I got some stuff from his old shop, and he had made this before he died.
Oh wow!
With a bunch of iterations of this that looked like birds with a head cut off and stuff like that. But this was the one that he probably spent the most time on because it's complete. So I'm gonna try to do something with it. I'm gonna make a frame for it and hang it up here in the shop.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm building a replacement for my mom's mailbox cover that looks like, oh, come here. Kind of looks like that. So this, the mailbox goes in here. Yeah, I've got some of it done. I've got all the boards glued up, and it's laying in a pile over in the corner over there under the lathe because it was rotted out really bad. So those are the two things I'm working on right now. The stuff I've done on the lathe and everything. Yeah, go ahead.
Is that supposed to be a particular size, like on the inside, like a size that the mailbox has to be?
Yep. Yeah, I think those mailboxes all come as if you get it like a postal approved mailbox, they all come as a special size. And I think this thing's like 17 inches long, and that gap is 6 7/16 wide. So.
I'll keep my eye out for that. I want to watch you build that one.
Yeah, right.
I didn't start videoing it. Maybe I'll make some video of it. So I've got I've already got the panel. I got panels glued up for it and everything already. And I'm making it out of pressure treated wood so it doesn't rot out again on her. And for the roof sections, I bought some coils of copper that you'd use to like flash gutters and stuff with. And I'm going to put copper roofs on it and that kind of thing, and put windows in it. It should look pretty cool when it's done.
Compliments out in the chat section.
What's that?
That's cool.
You're getting compliments in the chat section. Too many to point out one.
Oh, okay, great. Well, why don't you guys just hold off till I'm done with it? Because it could turn out to be a Mongolian. So, I'm still a noob at all this stuff. So it could turn out to be horrible. We don't know. It could bite the mailman the first time he tried to open a door in front of it. I don't know what'll happen with it yet, but hopefully it works out okay.
I scared all the mailman out of the chat already.
Yeah, there you go.
Nancy Collins over there says she just went out for ice cream at the local shop, and she's going to have some of her work displayed on consignment there. Yeah, that's cool.
And Leslie Heine has joined us. I believe that's a new person.
Leslie Heine?
Neslie.
Neslie Heine. I got you. Charles. Look at Charles.
Thank you for joining us.
And it all goes downhill from here.
Well, I thought he said Heine.
It is Heine, I believe, or Heine.
Yes, so
sorry. Is it Heine? Heine?
Hey, I tell you what, if you want your name butchered, just go over in the chat section and start chatting, and I guarantee you I can butcher it. So,
it's a great way to build the audience up anyway.
Okay, it is Heine.
It is Heine. Okay, Nestle.
I'm just a childish person. Sorry. Okay,
well,
you said like your backside, so it's Charlie.
It is Heine. He says it is. All right. So we were laughing because Leslie.
Leave Heine alone.
Well, I felt bad because I'm sitting there publicly making fun of somebody's name, and I tried to hide it, and I'm sitting here turning purple. I'm sorry, sir.
Anyway, Nestle, if you don't understand, is my pronunciation is about the worst of the worst. If there's a name that I can butcher, I guarantee you I can do it. So, and then they're always catching me on stuff like I call it Rocklear, and they say it's Rockler. So we're always going round about. So.
Say nuclear.
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 Is that all right? Nuclear?
Oh, you say it like
say that.
you did.
Nuclear.
Yeah, it's not nuclear like George Bush used to say, but Nestle is taking it with a good heart. So thank you for not hating us.
All right. Anybody, Chris, you got anything?
Yeah, I got a couple turning projects. This was just just a practice kit. I don't even know what it is. It's a goblet of sorts.
Chris, I hate to tell you this. Your screen just went black.
Oh, are you kidding me?
It's not black for me.
Not me either.
For me.
Yeah, it's clear for me.
Russ, not to tell you how to do the show, but have you presented them that way the thumbnails are out of the way?
No, but go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, I just too, and he is still swinging the goblet.
Not sure what kind of wood it was. The middle piece I picked it up in Atlanta off the scrap box for it was like $5, I think. And so I was just practicing with it. But
what did you do around the top?
The piece of walnut I had in the scrap box here.
That looks nice.
On top. I wanted it a little longer.
That does look nice. It doesn't look like Easter Island anymore.
Tom Spillane says it looks like a hollow mallet.
Hey, Chris, if you want to drink out of those, what kind of finish would you put on it in order to drink your beverage out of it?
I've got it's stuck. I got another beer cup nearby that's stuck in the shop. I can't get it right now. But I used a salad bowl finishing it, and it's worked fine. So, never had a problem with it. I just kept on the dish watch my hand. So, but the other one I'm really happy with is this one. This is more of a decorative piece. I'm making it for a local bartender who likes my work. And the dark wood is, we think it's a walnut. That, believe it or not, came from a medicine cabinet we took out of our bathroom. So I broke it apart to try to save I was originally going for the plywood on the back, but I realized that's solid wood, the whole box. It wasn't a veneer or anything. So I saved those pieces. And the whitewood is just fine. So I started playing around on the lathe and it started coming out good. And local bartender saw my work and asked me to make her something. And it's be going to her next weekend if I get it done. I started cleaning the bottom off and put a couple more coats of 4B's finish on it, just for decorative pieces. Not going to be using it. So
that's a pretty neat piece.
And the last one I was really happy with is this little goblet. That's just cedar. That's 4x4 supposed I cut up. And used, I think it's a gunstock Mailbox finish on it. So came out pretty good. Now, in the end, I'm starting to run out of places for these things. So I'm going to start giving stuff away. So I'm not selling stuff yet. I don't want to get in that habit yet, in that position yet. So I always try to retire for that. But the other thing is, you guys can help identify this wood. It's another piece I picked up in Atlanta. This is hard and heavy. I've shipped the tool on it already once. So I'm not quite sure what kind of wood it is. I don't know if you guys can identify it or not. So
I have no idea.
Kind of looks like Picardy, isn't it?
I don't know. Again, it came out of the same scrap box in Atlanta. So
I think Picardy is I think Picardy is relatively soft.
No, this is hard as hell. So I don't know. I'm gonna put it back on the lathe when I get the tools I ordered from Tommy G and give it a shot again. I haven't given up on it. It's gonna be a bowl someday.
Sterling Davis is guessing hickory, which is what most tool handles were made of.
I was going to say, by the looks of it, you know what's funny about it is, for some reason, Chris on my screen is blocked out. I can't see him, but I have to look. I'm having to look over on the other computer over there to see you. But looking over there, it does look like hickory, and hickory is a real heavy, solid wood.
It is. I've had it clamped down really tight on the lathe, and it flew off once. To the point now I'm going to screw the plate on the back.
Wow.
So I'm trying not to put screws in the bottom because it's not that big a piece to start with. So I don't want to lose that much space. But we'll see. If I ever get my tools from Tommy G, we'll be back to work on it. Yeah.
Cool.
That's all I got for now.
Very good, Chris. Russ, I wanted to tell you, me and Dan Ingerbretson were in the chat saying he has never gotten Ingerbretson correct.
Yeah. Because I call it Ingy Bretson or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
Oh,
I butchered his name more than what. Yeah, now you're showing up.
oh, see?
Now that I quit highlighting you for some reason.
Sure.
But I had you highlighted, and when I highlighted you, your screen went black and my screen went black.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. Anyway, one of these
And there's John Schaffner now, too.
Google Hangout things.
Yeah, John Schaffner has joined us on the panel, sir.
Oh, John Schaffner. Hey. Yeah, good. I hope
Good
you're doing
evening,
good.
everyone.
How
Hey,
you
John.
doing?
What's that, Russ?
He's
I said, how
not
are
dead.
you
He was
doing?
just eating.
Yeah, I just took my family out to eat, and we just got home, and here I am.
Cool.
Pulled pork sandwiches and potato salad and home baked beans.
Oh, dang it.
Well, he didn't bring none for us.
I might have some stuck in my beard.
I was going to say, your birthday was the 23rd, right?
22nd.
22nd. Okay.
Yep.
Well, I don't know if I told you happy birthday or not on Facebook, so I'm sorry.
Yes,
if
you did.
I did? Okay. I couldn't remember if I did or not.
He wrote a song for
My
you.
friends did.
Happy sweet 16th birthday.
Yeah, bass backwards, buddy.
I was going to say my brother's is the 23rd, and I thought yours was the 23rd also. That's but all right.
Yeah. Russ wrote you a song. He's going to sing it at the end of the show.
Yeah. Happy birthday to you. You belong in never mind. Charles, you said you don't have anything to show and tell?
I actually do. If you count as stuff that's been recently done, I've got a couple designs. If you've ever seen the movie Tombstone, if you don't mind presenting me, I will.
Which one is it?
I got Val Kilmer and
Yes.
Powers Booth, the guy that just recently passed away and is asleep on the 14th.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite ones of that.
Yeah, if you don't mind presenting me, I will screen share.
I am presenting you.
Thank you, sir.
I don't know how to do that. Present to everyone.
You should just be able to click on the thumbnail, click on the little drop down arrow.
Go ahead, buddy.
First one. Now I'm going to try my best Val Kilmer Doc Holliday voice. First one says "Say when." The one on the right says "I'm your Huckleberry," and then does this mean we're not friends? Anyway, and this is Powers Booth. Well, bye. This is a slight alteration from when I originally showed it on Facebook, because the picture I did it from, he has a lot of sunlight on the side of his
That
face.
looks real good, Charles.
Thank you. I appreciate it. The original, I kind of want to show the original picture, and so you'll see why it looked weird to begin with, and that would be it. There's a lot of sun showing on the side of his face, so that's why I had it so dark there. And I thought, well, it'll look kind of weird if I have a dark mustache there, and there's light shining on the mustache. So that was one of those things where I thought, no, it would probably look better like this. So that's where I switched her up.
Yeah, your second rendering is better than the first. Yeah, I like that.
I
I
agree
like it a lot
too.
better. Thank you very
You are
much.
truly an artist, my friend.
No,
Thank
it's
you,
not.
Michael.
Don't give him a big head.
Thank you very much. This I'm going to be eventually doing this pattern here.
Oh, that's awesome.
Hey, ain't that Russ Purdy?
Yeah.
No, that would be my ex-wife.
No, it's not. It's my ex.
Thank you very much.
Cool.
How do I stop? Oh, we're going into. Ooh,
Stop presenting.
that was,
Those are very, very awesome.
thank you.
Oh, well, I was just going to mention something too about the food safe finish thing. Yeah, whenever people say like food safe finish, ever since they have pretty much taken lead out of paint, which was back in the, I'm going to say 50s, 60s. Don't put that down in quotes, but it was somewhere around in that area or that era where they took lead out of paint, because little children's were gnawing on their baby cribs and on windowsills and stuff and getting lead and you know, messing them up. So everything they've kind of adopted towards a food safe finish. So polyurethane basically is a food safe finish. Lacquer is basically a food safe finish. Shellac, we all know, is a food safe finish because of the fact they put shellac on a lot of candy, like M&Ms are coated with shellac so that they melt in your mouth and not your hands.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another food safe finish. The problem is with food safe is people don't understand is it's called not drying time but cured time. Big difference. Drying time is the amount of time where you can touch it or you can apply another coat. Cured time is a big difference because it can vary with the product. It can be from 1 to 3 to 5 days to a week to 30 days. So once it is cured, then most of your finishes become food safe finishes. Now, that being said, if you think about putting something like polyurethane or lacquer on a cutting board, and mineral oil naturally is what most of the people use for something they're going to cut or drink out of, or like on your cutting boards would be mineral oil or beeswax. That's another one that's good, or a combination of mineral oil, beeswax you can put together and put on them. But anyway, if you think about putting like lacquer or polyurethane on a cutting board, the problem is not going to be is the fact that it's not really food safe. But when you cut into the cutting board, if you cut into that polyurethane and actually scrape some of it off and it gets on your food, now you're eating a food, now you got a different situation. So
yeah, Russ, do you mind if I address a couple questions in the what you call it?
No, let me finish what I'm going to say and then you can.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were done.
No, so my point is I don't recommend polyurethane or lacquer or anything on a cutting board or anything like that. But as far as being food safe, it is kind of food safe finish, because that's my point is if you're cutting something and it chips off, because polyurethane will chip, and so will lacquer and so will the other stuff. You're going to be eating, and that's not such a great idea. As far as it just laying there and you laying a piece of meat on it or think about it. Your dining room tables are covered with polyurethane, a lot of these products, and you know, you got your hands all over, your silverware's on it, you're touching them, and they're not hurting you. So. But it's just not a good idea to put those things on like cutting boards. I would recommend mineral oil or beeswax or some sort of a combination of that. And then go ahead, Charles, or whatever you.
All right, sorry to interrupt. Thought you were done. TJ's Woodworking Shop asked, Charles, do you do Walmart to Walmart payment? My brother, yes, I do. MoneyGram will work. That's what Walmart does. And JJ Woodshop with Jesse Brown asked, what program do you use to convert patterns? I do mine on paper, but I do use Paint Shop Pro 4 to scan them in, clean them up and color them in. But other than that, just for display purposes. And everybody give it a thumbs up. Not to me, to Russ. Or me too, if you want.
Down there, if you don't mind. Robert Crow, Mobile Home Wood Shop. How you doing, Robert? I haven't had a chance, and I've been so busy. He sent me some wood the other day that I need to take some pictures of and post it, some to make some bowls and stuff out of. Thank you, Robert, very much. Good to see you out there in the chat, my friend. And he's also given me a bunch of pen blanks when we were in Atlanta. Thank you very much for that, Robert. And he says shellac is a resin secreted by the female lac bug on trees.
Did we just lose the host?
I think so.
He froze up.
All right, so I'll talk in my DJ voice.
Take it away, Charles.
We'll just say what's going on in the outside chat. They're talking about laws and people freaking out, and yes, they do. And vinegar and canola oil 50-50 mix is good to rub for wood. Sorry, shellac is. Oh God, I need somebody more mature doing this. True it is. Can do, Jim.
My screen just went blank, so my computer's doing funny things tonight. I mean, I just like right in the middle of me talking, it just went boop, blank.
Yes, it did. And not many people know this, but Chris Cute recently mentioned that I think it was mineral oil is also used as a horse laxative. So
yes.
if your horse can't go,
it's not only a horse laxative. It's a human laxative. I mean, back in the day, you know, your mom, if you were not doing good, constipated, your mom would give you a tablespoonful of mineral oil, and it would lube you up.
No, my mom will just smack the crap out of you. It'll fall out.
Yeah, so
I'm kidding. I love you, Mommy.
My dad would dump that stuff into us if we didn't go to school because he thought we were faking it.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, but anyway, shellac is a very good food safe finish, and you know, I put it on a lot of stuff in the kitchen. But once again, you're down to if you cut through or cut into it or whatever. Some of it can be chipped off. See, mineral oil seeps so deep into the wood that it's not going to be chipped off or anything. So, did Brian Gidney leave?
Yeah, a few minutes ago, he just chimed out.
Oh, okay. Well, I was going to ask him next if he had anything to show.
Katie Dotson saying mineral oil by the tablespoon for humans and by the gallon for horses. I hope you do not get that mixed up, or you will lose your spouse. Trust me on this.
Yeah. Cod liver oil mixed and mineral oil.
Might as well throw in some Epicac for what
All
the
right.
heck.
So I've got a few things to show.
Okay, JJ.
First thing, let me lock on.
Present.
First thing that I let me do that. Present myself to get rid.
Can y'all see him?
Huh?
You're blank on my screen.
Okay.
I know. See, it's something.
No, you're not blank. You're not blank.
He is on mine.
Or
yeah, there's
lucky
something.
Russes have issues.
Thanks for putting that out, Charles.
A while ago, now that I'm back, Chris over there is working fine. But anyway, so I played around with doing a little segmentation and made this bowl. This is this is actually made from one. All right, this whole bottom section is one piece, and it's split right in here if you can look. And then this is one piece, so it's actually made from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces.
Wow.
So is anybody in the outside chat able to see Russ? Because a couple of people on the panel say he's black.
I can see him.
I went out and came back, and he's black.
Yeah, it's just.
I see him. Nice bowl, Russ.
But this is you can see where I joined him right there in the pieces.
Yeah.
But this is actually mahogany and maple, or hard maple. That's what this is.
Very nice. I really like that.
Very nice.
So it's my first one. And what it was is I had these pieces that I've been using, these 1.5-inch slabs, and I had a solid piece and a solid piece, and I decided let's stick some maple in them. Now this was a pain in the rear to get this, and it's still not perfectly lined up because they wanted to shift under pressure under glue.
But it's still good.
Yeah, so it was a pain in the. It would have been much better if I'd have had one solid piece, 5 pieces, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 instead of 10. Then I wouldn't have had the shifting between the top and the bottoms. But yeah, I think it turned out overall pretty well.
Nancy and Ragtie, the reason why you can't see the panel is I presented, once he presented, I hid the panel so that you could see what he was holding up. That's not a technical difficulty.
And then this is a piece of, don't ask me what it is because I can't remember.
Mark Stallings wants to know if it'll hold water. You know, that's
yes,
Mark Stallings.
Yes, it will hold water.
Mark Stallings.
This is a piece of, can't remember the name of it.
Poplar?
My friend Daryl Jones gave it to me, and I can't remember the name of it. Spalted something. But anyway, I turned this one really, really, really thin with the live edge on it. I never turned anything. I was thinking this thing was going to blow up at any time, and it held together. Spalted. I turned another bowl out of it before, and I can't remember
something or another.
Yeah. So that's another one I did.
Now, did you say you did that green?
Do what?
Did you do that last bowl green?
No. Are you talking about green wood?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't green wood.
For those watching, green wood means it's relatively fresh and not dried out. Thank you.
Yeah. So this, I told you my son, he made some pins lately, but this is a bowl my son turned.
Damn good job.
Which is beautiful. You said that was mahogany, correct?
And this is mahogany also. And if you look, remember those slabs I told you, the 1.5 by 1.5 that had big ones of them, I was gluing them together. This one's done that way too. You can see the joint where it was joined right there. So, but this is he wanted to turn something a little different, and this is what he came up with. And it's kind of like a hollow form. So
that'd be hard to drink my cereal milk out of.
Yeah.
Oh, there's people making guesses. No offense to your son. People making guesses what you meant by spalted, and somebody guessed gum. Isn't that what it was? Spalted gum.
No, it's not spalted. No, it's. I wish Daryl was here. Daryl will tell you what this is. It's spalted. It's a type of maple, but it's not. It's a type of maple that's spalted.
Spalted curly maple?
No,
just spalted maple.
But I mean, that's what this is. But I've done several bowls out of it.
Spalted box elder.
Box elder. Yep, spalted box elder.
I love plain box elder myself. That's pretty. And I got another compliment on my DJ voice.
Type of maple?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
I thought it was a
box elder is a type of maple. Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
so
I stand corrected.
Thank you very much, John Schaffner.
You're welcome.
And so this is another. I think I've showed this one before. This is another bowl he did. Cameron did. Okay, so this I haven't showed y'all. This is a box that I did for my brother-in-law and sister-in-law. This is kind of like the Mother's Day box. She wanted me to make a box that had their names on it. So this is the same, built this design the same way as the Mother's Day box was done. And what she wanted to do differently was she wanted a separation into it, which I did. And so that they're going to put this on their dresser and they're going to put the wedding rings in it at night. So this is my I made this for my brother and sister-in-law. And it's made the same way as I did the Mother's Day box. So this is for them. She fell in love with that box and said, "Hey, can you do this for me?" So
I like it.
Thank you very much. So that's what I've been working on. And then I've also been working on, this is a pen I turned. This is from David Gunn. He gave me a pen blank when we were in Atlanta, and I turned this with it. It's I don't know what kind of wood it is, but he made this. He makes his own blanks. He made this for me. I mean, it is absolutely it. Let's put it this way. I know it probably looks good on camera, but it looks 10 times better in person. It's just a beautiful, beautiful blank.
Very nice. Cheryl Darbon and Sterling Davis are guilt tripping you, asking where that pattern is you promised everyone.
I'm getting. If you, I guess y'all weren't on at the beginning of the show. I said that I have it turned into a PDF, and I'm waiting for them to post it onto my website.
Awesome. Jeff Robinson says, "Russ, you need to try and turn a cowboy hat," and I'm adding, "Give it to me."
This is Purple Heart. This is another little pin I turned.
Very nice. Very nice.
Very nice.
And then this is.
Hey, Russ, I got to second you on your comment about your pen a while ago. How nice it really looks on camera, but it looks a heck of a lot better in person. Which I do agree with that, because before Donald Matthews stopped turning, he actually done a Hollywood pen, and Mom made him sell it to her. And yeah, that pen is beautiful. It looks nice on camera, but get it up close, much better. Very nice.
And then this is olive wood, and this is a. I'm trying to think of the name of the kit, but I can't.
Olive wood 2000. Sorry. Yep. Oh.
This is olive wood, and this is a pen and pencil set. Here's the pencil, and this is the pen.
Neat.
Jim Dockrell wants to see you turn a Rubik's Cube.
Yeah, me too.
And Joseph Poindexter has just joined us, and sorry, back to you, sir.
Yeah, I was wondering that's either a Euro or a designer style pen.
Donna Presley is saying European.
No, it's not a European. I'd have to find out the name of it.
It could be a designer. It depends on the maker.
Hang on a second. I think I've got one of those kits in my box. Hang on.
We're sorry, Donna Presley. You are incorrect.
It comes.
Next color.
I mean, it may be a European style pen, and it comes from PSI, which I hate PSI. I wouldn't order dog poop from them. I mean,
that's their designer.
Yeah, it's
they call it a designer,
but I can't remember the exact name of it. If you,
Sterling Davis is guessing cigar.
No, it's not a cigar.
It's not a cigar. It's a pen, goober. I'm just kidding.
If you'll give me a second, I can probably go to PSI.
I used to know the name. Designer? Donna Presley says designer.
I think it's a designer.
Oh,
no, the one I've got just says cigar pen kits on it. It's
not a cigar.
It's not a okay.
Well, Donna Presley is stuck on either designer or European.
It's one of those pens that writes.
We'll ask the judges.
Precision writing instrument.
You want me to go through and find out what it is?
Yes, sir. I'll sit here and talk in my DJ voice, and we'll do something.
All right. So let me find out what it is.
Hey, while you're typing, what do you guys think of turning birch?
What are you going to turn into?
Don't everybody answer it.
Well, probably whatever I can destroy it into. I'll probably turn it into firewood, to be honest with you. But our neighbor's got a 60-foot tall birch tree, and they're starting to cut the thing down. I don't want to have them just throw it away. So
I'd grab a few pieces at least.
A couple things. Cheryl Darbon is saying, thank you, Cheryl. She said our name correctly. So there you go, Russ. Sterling Davis is saying, is it a 10 millimeter? It's a cigar. I don't care what you say. And Sterling's never wrong.
And John is showing us the designer NT line of pens.
All right. Give me 1 second, and I will go pull Charles Entertain. Let me get off of me.
Entertain. I can do that.
Yeah, let me finish. Let me finish what I was showing first, since I'm highlighting. So anyway, I'll go find out what the name of that kid is real quick. But anyway, the last two things is a friend of mine, Mr. Hatch, which is the president of our woodworking club. He was also the principal of the school where all my 7 children graduated from, Mulberry High School. Gave me these pieces. These are a piece of solid oak, and they were shelves in a library in one of the schools that they did away with. You can see the pins that held them. But anyway, so they're all exactly alike, the same. He gave me like 5 boxes. I got like hundreds of these things. But anyway, so what I did the other day was played with it on the CNC, and I made this.
That's pretty neat.
That is nice. I like that.
Yep. So I mean, I've got literally hundreds of these. I got 5 full boxes. I won't say 100, but it got to be close to 100 in each box, or I mean, between the 5 boxes.
Well, if you got too many of them, you can send some my way.
I could probably do that if you pay for shipping. And then I did this one too.
I like that.
Very nice. That's my favorite right there.
Yeah, I did this one too. So on the CNC. So Charles, let's unpresent myself.
I think I did. And Donna is saying Penn State Industries is designer, Woodcraft is European.
Let me go. I will tell you what it is because I got another kid out there, and I'll have to go to my shop real quick. So y'all talk amongst yourselves. What time are we running? Are we over? Oh, we're right at 9 o'clock.
It's okay, sir. We're having balls of fun. It's still 41 people
let me
watching.
Go find out what the kid is, and I'll be right back.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, back to the show. We've got 2 guests, Beavis and Butthead. I'll call you that.
Charles, what pattern are you working on right now?
Shut up, baby. It's going to be the Freddy Krueger, sir. That's the upper half and lower half.
Oh, you got to work on this stuff. That's going to be cool.
My printer just ran out of ink, so that's the last pattern I can do until I can afford to make. Not that that's a problem because I'm always rich.
Well, have you thought about, can somebody send you a portrait picture of themselves? You make that into a scroll saw pattern for them where they can scroll saw themselves?
Yes, I charge. I used to only charge 20. People told me I wasn't charging enough, so now I charge 50. Every now and then I charge a little bit more if there's like a big old fluffy beard like Russ has, or long flowing hair. But the average going rate is $50. And usually I can have it done within 3 days. Sometimes less than a day. It just depends on what my schedule is like.
Well, there's a good gift for any scrollers out there. If you want to make a portrait of you and your wife or you and your husband for a birthday present or whatever, get Charles to make you up a pattern, and then you can do that. It'd be really nice.
Thank you very much, Shane. And clothing is optional for the wives.
Oh,
Sean just went down the tubes. Auction the Shop has joined us. I did not say that. That was my alter ego.
So I can give you a nice little picture of me. No clothes.
Back to the chat. Auction the Shop just recently had a baby boy. Congratulations. I don't know why I said thank you. Patrick's workshop is in the outside chat.
Oh, Shane, there goes my quiet night to sleep tonight.
Hey,
I'm gonna give everybody nightmares on that now.
no.
You sure gave me one.
I got nothing. I can't follow that up.
It's
I don't
hard to
think I
follow.
can do any other impressions here.
Oh, that's what you're doing?
You're pretty funny. Thank you. Feeling the love. I used to be able to do impressions all the time, and now that I'm on the spot, I can't think of one of them except for Beavis and Butthead.
John Wayne.
Timothy Pride.
John Wayne.
All right.
Well, I can't always do John Wayne. All right.
Now, I was kind of wrong about, well, I think it is still a PSI kit, even though, but about where I got it from. But is not a cigar. It's not a European, although it might be a European style. It is a Summit.
The answer is Summit. Thank you for trying. Call again.
It's a Summit pin kit from Rockler.
Do you have to buy a special bushing set
Tell
for
them
it?
what they won.
Do what?
The Charles, tell them what they won.
You have won a year's supply of absolutely nothing. Back to you, Bob.
That's the kit. I knew it wasn't a cigar, but this is the pen and pencil set. They're both matching, but that's what it is. This is the pencil because of the way it's designed. But it's from Rockler and it's a Summit pencil. Now,
That's what throws off because nobody I know buys their kits from Rockler.
well, I work there, so
Yeah, Russ is rich. He can afford these things.
one of the things that's kind of weird about this kit, or when you're turning it, is the fact that you have to turn. I'll get it up here. This bushing actually fit. You have to turn a what is it? A tongue or whatever?
A tenon.
Tenon. There you go. Thank you, John. A tenon onto this, and this actually fits and stays on the top piece. So if you don't get it right, you have to super glue it. But if you get it perfectly sized, it'll snap on there and won't come off. I got mine perfectly sized, but it does say in the kit that if you get a little loose, that you can add a little super glue to it. But that's turned and put onto the top piece and stays there. So
They're a pretty nice kit. I've turned quite a few of those.
Yep. I've sold several of these, and my brother and sister-in-law, matter of fact, that bought that box. They buy a lot of stuff from me. They bought a set of these for him and her. Now, they didn't, at the time when I first started turning these, which was like a couple of years ago, they didn't have a pencil. They've only come out in the last year, I think it is, with the pencil for these. But anyway, it's a Summit from Rockler. I don't know that it may come from.
You said Rockler.
Yeah, Rockler. I'll get it right, Rockler. So, anyway, that's the pen and pencil. That's everything that I've got to show and tell at my CNC. So
Russ, you know me, how I like to keep things going. You got 41 people watching. I would hate to end the show.
Auction the Shops out there. How you doing? He says, I have a pen like that, man. That's 95 years old from Florida. I bought one of the last ones he made before he bought it from a man that was 95 years old in Florida, and it was one of the last ones he ever made before he passed. Well, really, Ox? That's pretty cool.
He also recently had a baby boy. You missed that while you were gone.
Do they sell pin kits with a click top? I don't. Heck, I don't know. I'm just getting into this stuff, so I don't know. Joseph Poindexter says, "Do they sell pin kits with a click top?" I'm sure.
Yes.
They do. Yeah, I'm sure they do.
Go to Penn State. Go to Woodturning. Arizona Silhouette. They all have the.
Don't buy anything from PSI, Penn State. I hate those people. I've had problems. They're on the list with that blue place that I won't let anybody say the name. I had a bolt action pin.
Blue place.
That I got from them, and this little piece right. The guy had it for 24 hours and called me up and said, "Hey, dude, this piece came off. This little bolt part of the bolt action pin." And I said, "Really?" And he goes, "Yes." So I got it back from him and made him another one and sent him on his way and contacted them. Well, the first thing that they told me was, "Oh, you must have done something to it." And the lady that was on the phone was as rude could be. I've never talked to. I mean, right off the bat, she has an attitude and is rude.
I hate to say it, but a lot of people have bad stories.
Yep. And so, and then they wanted me to send the kit back to them so they could look at it. Well, in order to send the kit back to them, you have to send your blank. And I said, "Oh no, they're not getting my that part." And I told her, "You're not getting that. You can forget it." So what I did was I disassembled that. I found a way to disassemble it except for the tube and sent it back to them. You know, I never heard anything from them. They never said "kiss my foot" or nothing.
Disassemble.
And I called them back up, and they gave me some kind of excuse that I don't remember what it was because it's been almost closer to 2 years now. But anyway, a while back I ordered something, and I got a thing that it had been delivered. And I called the lady up, and same lady. And I'm not the only one. You're right, Charles. Several people from our woodturning club or woodworking club has said that they've had problems with them, and she's been very rude. And I told her, I said, "Hey, I said it's going to be delivered. It said it was being delivered, and I haven't got it or whatever." And she looked up on the thing, and she goes, "You didn't do the express delivery or anything, did you?" And I said, "Yeah." She goes, "It's only been like 3 days." And I said, "Yeah, but I got an email saying it's been delivered and I haven't got it." She said, "Since you didn't use express delivery, do you really think it should have been there in 3 days?"
Good God on a stick, woman. Okay, here's how you answer the phone, PSI. "This is Penn State Industries. How can I help you?"
"What the heck did you just say?" And she goes, "Well, you didn't pay for express delivery. It won't be there until next 2 or 3 days." Paul, you leaving?
Yep. See you next week.
Good night, Paul.
Night.
Bye, bud.
Dude, that's the reason I don't go really long, even though there's 4 people watching, because people start going off like flies.
Well, it's because they're old.
But anyway, so me and her got into an argument, on the phone, and I told her, I said, "You know what, lady, after that," I said, "I'll never buy anything, and everybody I talk to, I said, I don't care if you're the only one that carries it. I'll tell the person you buy it from them if you want it, and then bring it to me, and I'll make the pin out of it, but I refuse to buy anything from those people."
Well, Russ, what you need to do, get a hold of Robert Evans, because he bought me a pin kit and then had Donald Matthews turn it, and it's the exact same pin that you got with the gun on it, but my little pin right here, it's not like yours. You got like a little ball here. Mine is like a little one of those finger screws, feels like, with edges all around the side. I don't know if you can see.
Yeah, they're different styles of this.
Yeah, and I've been using this almost every day, and it works perfectly.
Yeah,
I've never had any problem with this.
For what it's worth,
get your
Russ,
different companies.
Auction the Shop is saying, although this is on the company, he said there's a screw you have to tighten in there to keep the bolt action part in. And Joseph Poindexter says, "Where do you buy your pen kits?"
But now I'm buying them from Rockler, because I get employee discounts since I work there now. And yes, they are PSI kits. A lot of Rockler kits are PSI, but the thing about it is, if I buy them from Rockler and they break, Rockler will uphold, and I can get another kit, and they don't give me the hassle that PSI does. Yeah. And another place is,
you work for Rockler now? What you do?
Yeah, I've been working for Rockler for a month or more.
Ragtie would like to know. Ragtie would like to know what peeves you have on the panel when you see in an instructional video on YouTube. No names needed, just what they're doing.
I have peeves.
No, you're asking anybody on the panel what pet peeves we have on when we see an instructional video on YouTube.
Oh, I don't.
I hope it's not fast forwarded with text on the screen because I have a lot like that.
Anyway, back to Shane real quick. This has got a gun on it too, Shane. See it?
You're welcome, Cheryl.
And then, anyway, Shane, I'm teaching classes, scroll saw classes at Rockler. And I said Rockler, right?
Yes, sir, you did. You get a raise.
So anyway, yeah, I'm teaching scroll saw classes up there. I've taught, I did a demo of scroll saw class that I'll be there June 10th teaching. I'll be actually doing a Father's Day thing all day long on the 10th. And then I'll be back the 7 days later, which is like the 17th, and teaching another class. So I'm teaching classes like 2 times a month at Rockler.
Okay. That's pretty cool. I remember you saying last week that you about an 11-year-old girl that was really into it. But I didn't know that was your job, though. I thought you were just doing that for a woodworking show or something.
No, I am an employee of Rockler.
Until he's done.
Cool.
I get paid to teach classes and be there. And then also, as an employee in their busy times, like during Christmas and stuff, if I want to, I can be called in and to support the staff during their busy times. So
cool, I like that.
Oh, I'm enjoying it. I'm having a great time. I was a little hesitant at doing it, although I do enjoy showing people how to do scroll saw stuff. I was a little hesitant due to the fact that I don't want a job where I have to be there all the time. So what it is I give him my schedule, and he will take. I told him I don't want more than a couple of classes a month, so he schedules that around whenever I say I want to work. So that works out perfectly.
Jeff Robinson would like to know, are the classes free? I'm doubting it, but I'll let you answer.
No, they're not free. You have to pay.
I need to publicly apologize to Jeff Robinson. Not that I owed him anything, but he invited me to DFW Scrollers meeting this morning, and I just wasn't feeling very well. But I wish I could have gone.
Yep.
That's Dallas Fort Worth Scrolling Group.
Woodturnings
With a Z.
With a Z is a great place to buy. I've heard a lot of good things about that. Donna Presley's typing this in. Woodturning with a Z.
Craft Supplies USA.
Craft Supplies USA. John Schaffner, you know of any place else?
Yeah, now that you tell me, I go blank. Arizona Silhouette.
Arizona Silhouette. That's one I was trying to think.
Pen Kit Mall.
Okay.
There's another one relatively new.
Any place except that stupid place.
Auction the Shop is saying, I've been turning for 4 years, but everything from Craft Supply, probably have bought everything from Craft Supply, have bought like 2,000 kits from them, never had a problem. If there is one, they have it fixed in the day I call and ship it in 2 days.
Arizona Silhouette. Yeah, Donna Presley said, yeah, just don't buy from Penn State PSI. I wouldn't, I don't care. Like I said, if a customer came to me and said, this is a kit I want, and it only came from PSI, I would look straight at them and say, you buy the kit, you have it shipped to your house, you bring it to me, and I'll turn it for you. Other than that, I refuse to buy from them people.
Russ, we have PSI on the phone. They would like to know if they can be a sponsor.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, I have a question while we're on pens.
Okay.
This was the second one I turned.
Yes.
And if you can see, I don't think I put it together right because I can't get the tip to go all the way in.
Nope, you push the transmission.
Push the transmission in farther?
You push the transmission in too far.
Oh, don't tell me that.
Yes.
Okay.
That he didn't get the length of the blank exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be too. I don't know.
And as Sterling mentioned a cigar pen, I believe that's what Carl is, or Jim is.
Yeah, that looks like a cigar.
Yeah, it's a cigar pin.
Yeah. Yeah, either did you get the blank the size of the tube?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
the tubes were in the kit.
Right. So then you probably pushed the transmission in too far.
Well, there's a transmission.
Or check the carburetor.
Yeah, I'll have to do that. You know, I was a teenager in the 70s, so I know how to work on carburetors.
Usually,
So
if the transmission is, see, like this one. If I can
Quadrant jet.
Yeah. Oops, I don't think that's the pin line. I think that's the pencil.
If I remember right, the cigar pen has 2 different lengths of tubes,
yeah, this one did.
and you may have switched them inadvertently.
That's good. That's right.
That's possible. You know, the other thing that was weird on this, I don't know if you can see it or not on the camera, but the bushings on this guy. Hang on a minute.
Ragtie would like
You
to
can
know. if
kind of
anybody-
see like a lip here.
Right.
Or I did put the wrong tube on there. You're right.
Yep.
real
Yeah,
quickly.
I bet that's what it was. I put the tubes on backwards.
Yeah, you got the one. The top is supposed to be in the
The
bottom.
top's on the bottom. Yeah, because if I put the thing back,
Just
Yeah,
don't
even
ask me
that
how I
bottom-
knew that.
all right, your secret's safe with us. There's only 40 of us
Yeah,
here.
because usually what you want to have is the you can push the transmission in to you want that just inside where you can see it.
Yeah.
And when you rotate it, it comes out.
You know, I think that's what I did because the lip that's open on the bottom piece looks like it would fit perfect on the top. So that's what I did to it.
Yeah.
Well, that
Well, live and
not,
learn.
some of the transmissions have a little line on them that tells you where to
Yep.
stop.
Yeah, this one does too. And that I was kind of cognizant about, but
And Ragtie was wanting to know if
Yep.
anybody's ever tried turning ironwood. That's a very hard, heavy wood.
I've never tried it. Nope.
Me neither.
It's a bear to turn. I've done one, and it dulls your tools really quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, John Shafter's he picked up on that cigar pin. Yeah, you flipped them around. So pretty smart man. You must have turned a few pins in your day, Mr. Shafter.
A few, yes. And I have a few more to go. They're all ready to go. I got to get out there and do it.
Good, good. All right, guys, we need to get off here. Yeah, it's 9:25. I know we got 35 people still watching. We had at one time, I looked down, we had 69 people watching. So
Cue the music.
I appreciate that very much. Thank you, Katie Doxson, Ragtie, Donna Presley, Jeff Robinson, Ox in the shop. Let's see if I can go back and pick up.
By the way, Ox's name is Drew, for what that's worth.
Drew, what's his last name?
Don't ask me because I don't remember, but he will be in the Oklahoma show coming on. I can't remember the name of it. Go to videowoodworkers.com and it'll give you all the information. It starts with an S and it's in Oklahoma in mid to late June.
Donna Presley, Ragtie, I think I said right. Ken McCrory, Jeff Robinson,
Dave Hart,
all been on here.
Jim Brashears. I thought we banned him.
Yeah. Cheryl Dearborn. Or
Darbon.
Shane gave me the link.
You got me started. Thomas O'Donnell, Hype Intensity Garage Works. Lee Knighton, he's on the panel.
I'm the guilty one, yeah.
Nancy Collins.
It's Darbon,
Darbon,
one of the two.
Well, I'm only saying that because she pointed out earlier that I said it correctly, and I just had to get a quickie for that.
Joseph Poindexter, thank you all for watching. I appreciate you all. And I get another shout out to Frank Condon, who was on there earlier. I appreciate you being on the panel, Frank, or not being on the panel, being out in the chat and watching. I appreciate that very, very, very much. I thank you all on the panel, Charles, Chris, Jim, John, Lee, Shane, and then Paul Corliss was on earlier, and Brian Gidney. Thank you all for being on the panel.
On behalf of everybody, you're welcome.
I appreciate you all very, very much. There's only one thing we need to do. Real quick before we get off, do anybody have any confessions?
Scroll saw confession?
I mean, woodworking confessions.
Oh. I confess I haven't scrolled in a while.
Woodshop confessions.
I've been safety.
Yep. I don't have any either. Although I will tell you that I did do one thing. I was trying to push the other day. I was trying to do this box real quick. Oh, I got a real quick story for you. Just real quick. Yeah, so the other day I went to Home Depot and I picked up a bunch of material, and over $399 worth of material, you can get 24 months free financing. All right, so I was $8 shy of $399, and I'd figured it up that it was over there, but they don't count the taxes. It's before taxes. So the lady
$399 short. Go ahead.
So anyway, she came up and she goes, "Well, you're $8 short. Is there anything in the shop that you can find for $8?" And I went like, "Oh, I can find a bunch of things for $8." So anyway, I just seen these clamps. There was like 3 sets of them left. They all 4 came in a bundle, and they were like $16.99 for these clamps for all 4 of them. So I went over and grabbed them and brought them back and flopped them down. And she went like, "Wow, that was fast." And I'm like, "Yeah, you can never have." So yeah, I got these 4 clamps for $16.99, and it pushed me over the $399 threshold. So I got 14 months or 24 months free financing with it. So I thought that was pretty cool. But I've never bought any of these DeWalt clamps, so I'm interested in how they work. I mean, they seem to work, but I'm more interested in how much pressure they're going to be able to actually. The 2 small ones. I do like this part on the larger one. Real quick is. So you can push the pin, and so you can reverse it, and making it.
Oh wow!
Oh, that's nice.
A spreader. I like that, and it's really.
Does it really do that?
Just push this pin, and now you can make it as a spreader.
That's a nice option.
Yep, I like that. So yeah, so I'm gonna try them. I'll let y'all how good they work. And yeah, you just pop it back on, and there you go. Pretty cool.
You might have to do a tool review.
Yep, pretty cool feature. I'm just curious just how good, how much. I have some Irwin clamps, and those things are awesome. I'm talking about it's like, ow. So anyway, those things are awesome.
Just don't ever buy the Harbor Freight version of that clamp.
Yeah. No, Harbor Freight versions of those clamps, they suck.
No,
They strip out right away.
They suck, but
Yep, they'll strip.
Every clamp I've ever gotten from them, especially those black and orange pincher ones, the handles break.
Yeah, they're not any good. They're not any good. But now the screw type, the F type with the screw on them, those are pretty good. I've got some of them, and they were really good.
Just give me Charlie.
Yep. So we're getting out of here. Thank you, everybody, again for watching. I just thought that was pretty cool that I snuck in some clamps on that load of lumber. So I thought that was like pretty smart thinking. Is there anything you can buy that's $8? Oh yeah, there's a bunch of stuff in this store that I can buy.
Oh yeah, that's easy. I can really spend $8.
So you said the L word, Russ.
Huh?
You said the L word. You called it Lowe's.
I didn't call it Lowe's.
You called it Lowe's.
I didn't. I said, is there anything I can buy for $8? I didn't say anything about Lowe's.
Somebody roll the tape. We need to fix this debate.
I would guarantee you I didn't say it. Anybody else heard me say it?
I did not. I refuse to answer, sir, as I need a job.
I will bet you money. $5 says I did not.
I wasn't paying attention.
$5, Shane says I did not say it.
I'm pleading the fifth.
Okay, I'll take that bet. $5.
All right,
and I will.
We'll go back and
capture it now or show you.
We'll go back and watch it. So anyway,
Donna Presley says you called it Lowe's. Donna Presley is never wrong. Trust me on this.
All right, so we'll go back and play it.
Thank y'all for watching, and here to sing your favorite song, Russ.
All right, see y'all later. God bless you. Good night. Thank you for watching, and just give me sawdust, lots of sawdust all around me and everywhere. I like it flying all around my shop and even in my beard and hair. Good night. God bless.
God bless us, everyone. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Yeah.